All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. A little bit cool, a little bit breezy this morning, but not real cold. We're gonna go try to catch a few bass, see can we get a few on the line. Y'all just bear with me a little bit on these videos coming out because I'm having computer trouble. But we're gonna get that ironed out one way or the other. Either we're gonna sling them in the garbage can and go get some new ones. But y'all just hang in there and we'll be at the creek in just a minute. All right, y'all, we made it to the creek. These leaves are so bad on the water, I don't know. We're gonna give it a try though. I got a black trick worm on this pole and I got a Strike King Mini King spinner on the other one. I can tell you one thing, we're needing some good rainfall. I ate a fish right over the other end of that gallberry right there. I seen him just come up and swirl the water. Let me see, can I pitch it right over there? That's right there where he was. I don't feel him. There's a bunch of robins done made it down here. I hear them. Let's make one more cast right here. Make a long one right over the other side of that limb that's laying in there. There ought to be a fish right there. They may not want no worm this morning. All right, y'all, we're gonna move on. All right, y'all, let's try it right here. This place is about to dry up. Y'all want to know the truth about it. need some rain. I'm using a 1/0 Gamakatsu hook on this trick worm. I got 20-pound braided line for the main line, and on this pole I have 17-pound test red Cajun for the leader line, about 4 foot of it, 4 or 5, maybe 6 foot of it. Now why do I use line that strong? Because I fish in some nasty places. We ain't even had a nibble yet, ladies and gentlemen. Try right there by them pilings where the old bridge used to be. I think I mentioned in the introduction of this video, I've been having editing app problems and computer problems for some unknown reason. The app keeps telling me I got too many devices registered to it, and I don't have but 2, but it's showing a list about 6 foot long. I don't know where they're getting that from. They better straighten it out. I'm fixing to cancel their money. You can believe that. That will happen. All right, y'all. Let's move on up a little bit. I got one on here, people. He's feisty. Let me step back in. Time I threw it up, I hadn't even turned the camera on. I mean, he popped it right off the bat. Boom, boom. That's a spotted bass right there. Sure is. Let me get right here. Yeah, that's a nice spotted bass, sure is. I got him just right too, right in his snoot. Yep, there he is. That's a nice spotted bass. I sure thank you, Mr. Buddy, for the catch. Oh yeah, nice spot. That's about the average size you'll catch some in here bigger than this, but that's about the average what you catch right there. I mean, time I throwed it up there, I hadn't even cut the camera on. It hadn't even made it to the bottom, and he had a hope to it, buddy. All right there, little buddy, appreciate it. There you go. I mean, he had jumped right on that. There may be another one or 2 laying up there. Let's step back in, make that cast again. That's on the other side of that log up there. Them spotted bass, they fight way harder than a largemouth. It's kind of strange though. I think it probably got something to do with the current, but from like right along here, you can just draw an imaginary line right there. Just about every spotted bass I catch is gonna be from right there up yonder to the last spot I can get to. But back yonder way, it always is largemouth. Now I don't understand that, but let's try him again right there. Then we'll move on up to that last spot. I got my stick with me. I said, well, I better take it. It was kind of warm over the weekend. Snake might be out again. All right, I'm gonna ease on up in there at that last spot and I'll be right back. Now, if I'm lucky, there'll be another one right here, maybe. That current bring it right on down there to me. Y'all saw that. I didn't have to really work it that much. It just rolling it along the bottom. I don't believe one's home right here. Nope. I want y'all to ease back to the other pole and get that spinner, and we're gonna fish it on the way out. All right, y'all, we got another one on with this worm. Come out of there. Come on, come here. I'm fixing to let you go. I'm fixing to let you go. Let me get right here. I'm gonna grab my forceps. It's kind of behind the bone right there. That's a largemouth right there. There we go. Yeah, nice little largemouth. Glad to get him. That's a pretty fish. All right, little buddy, thank you for the catch. I just threw right there where that current's turning, going down through them woods, and it kind of drifted itself over, just, you know, floating down like that trick worm does. And it wasn't just a second, he was on it. Sure was. I said I was gonna fish that spinner, but when I walked back up here to this spot, I said, well, I better throw that worm right in there again. And I'm gonna do it one more time. I wish I could find y'all a gollywhopper. All right, y'all. Let's fish that spinner on the way out. I get fixed up here, I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we're gonna try this spot with this spinner. I mean, it's been cold enough, they may not want to chase nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially a largemouth, he's lazy. That's a lazy fish. Try one more cast with it. When I get out there at that bridge, I'm gonna try that trick worm again. They ain't wanting to follow that. No. Let's hook it back up. But it is change. Well, I need to change colors if I want to do them chain pickerel. I got a chartreuse one of these at the house. I guarantee them chain pickerel about it. Let me ease on out here and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, we're gonna give it a try right here at this bridge. These all kind of fresh. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Look at all the corks and plugs on that line up there. That's been done since the last time I was here. I can tell they've been a lot of people. It's hard fishing these high pressure ever here, people. Let's see if there's one laying right over there by that oak top that's hungry. I was going to try to go on down a little further, but if y'all will notice, y'all see all those leaves that's down in there that's hung up. There ain't no way. Let's try right over by that log that's sticking out. Man, there ought to have been one up under that. Y'all hold on, I gotta get up here before I hang up on that log. Try to get my line in a different, there we go. Ah. Let me try it like this. I need to grab a hold to that with something and pull it out of there. I doubt that's even a foot deep up through there right now. A little bit south of that bridge right there. This water in here is going, or where it normally runs under the creek, under that bridge right there. It's not even running now. It's all this is coming backwards, going in down yonder, where it cuts down through the woods. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for this little video. I appreciate y'all tagging along with me. If you would, if you hadn't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and subscribe to it. We really appreciate it. We're just clicking along with it. Having some computer trouble right now. I don't know when I get this video up, but thank y'all for tagging along with me, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Everybody have a wonderful day.